Welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're also going to talk about Bitcoin on a lower degree, but we're going to focus mainly on the higher time frame and talk about the macro cycle and what we're going to be expecting over the next like a few months, few years, and so on, right? So if you're new to our content, don't forget to hit the likes. Don't forget to join Send Crypto public Telegram group. Link in the description. If you're looking to join Send Crypto Premium, just send me a message, and I'm gonna give you all the information you need to join Send Crypto Premium. So that's a macro scale we're gonna start off with, right? So if you take a look at the macro scale, as we talk about it, like back in October, many bulls they've been anticipating 14k and 16k, and they've been surprised about BTC pushing to the upside above like a 20k. So you can say like many bulls did not expect price action to pump above 20k, even though we were a bear at resistance, right? You cannot expect like you cannot expect like a bear not to basically respect resistance. Okay, if you're a bear, you have to respect resistance. If you're a bull, you have to respect support, right? That's what it is. So you can see like back in October, as soon as BTC pump above 10.5, what we said, we said exactly, guys, BTC, okay, on the 50-day cycle, it is going to be very bullish. It has zero resistance. That's going to be the first candle closing above 10.5 on a 50-day cycle, right? As you can see right there. Okay, and this candle is very, very, very important, and I'm going to explain to you why this candle is so important, and it is going to play a crucial role, okay, during the bull market, okay, all the way up to some crazy numbers, or another bear market all the way down to some crazy number, depending on how we're going to treat this candle. So it is going to be very, very important, so stay tuned, right? So now, what are we looking for? This candle, okay, that's the last 50-day candle of every year. Remember, every year has just about like 750-day candle, right? And you're gonna get like 2 weeks break. Okay, that's what we're getting right now. This candle we're getting, it is not a 50-day candle, but it is just the last 2 weeks of the year. Okay, because you got 365 days, you divide it by 50, we get what, 7? Okay, 750 candles, and you're gonna get 2 weeks left, and then that's going to be your leftover right here, and then this sucker can do whatever it wants, right? So now let's take a look at basically October, right? You can see like every yellow arrow you see, okay, it is October, okay, October of every single year, right? And intentionally I left this this candle blue, this arrow blue. I'm gonna show you why, right? And then you can see like right there. So now we're gonna start off from the bottom. This candle was also October, right? But let's see, this candle was also October, okay, and it applies, we can apply the same rule, right, on this candle also, right? So you take a look at this candle. So from a swing low, right, from swing low to swing high, okay, that's a big candle, okay? So what happened after that? You take a look at 50% of this candle. Price action loves to basically reverse back 50% of the entire move of October, at least, okay, at least retest like a October closer or something like that, right? But we're just gonna go by 50% of the October move. So you go back in basically 2018, the entire move, right, as soon as we close the candle, what we got was like price action, okay, dip down 50% of the entire move. All right, so we're gonna skip the 3rd October right here, and I'm going to show you later on why we're going to talk about this one, because it is going to be very, very important also, right? So you take a look at October right here, October 28th, right, 2017. If you bought Bitcoin, okay, during the last 50 days, all right, of the year, right, of 2017, you would have made like just about 250% gain, right? And it's going to take roughly almost a year to lose all your gains, right? However, you can see like 50% of the candle right there. That's the most important right here, okay? That's 50% of October 2017 price action. What it did, it dumped all the way down at least 50% of it, and basically even dumped all the way down to October open. Was very, very important. Most people did not pay attention to it because we did not pay attention to what? To the macro scale. We've been like, oh, we're gonna go to 50k, but losing like entire October move was really bad back in 2018, but we did not pay attention to it on the macro scale. But now we're going to talk about the good stuff right now, right? We're going to go back to this one. October 2020 right there. As we said, this candle is going to be very bullish. At the same time, it is going to dictate how we're going to be pumping or if we're going to be dumping, okay? Because 50% of this candle, because we know every single year Bitcoin, okay, like to retest 50%, at least 50%, right, of October, 50-day candles, right? So if we close this candle somewhere around here, let's say we just close the candle, like, because we got target like up to 30K, right? But let's say we close the candle somewhere around like 28 to 30K, just rough estimate, right? We're going to expect at least, okay, price action, okay, to reverse at some point down the future, right? I'm not saying it's going to be a January, February, June, whatever, okay? But down the road, okay, we're going to expect at least price action to retest at some point, okay, 50% of this body candle, which is just about like 15K, 15 to 16K area. So it is something like we got to keep in mind. It's not even guaranteed, okay, we're going to go all the way up to 28, 30K, but we're going to talk about it on the lower degree, what type of, price action we're going to be expecting up to that level on my next update, right? So stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification, because it is going to be very important, because Bitcoin even has some higher target up to like 35 to 40K and so on, but I'm going to talk about it on my next update, right? So that's what we're going to expect BTC, all right, at some point to retest 50% of this candle. But now let's go back to the good stuff, right? Because right there, if you take a look at the candle of October 28th, 2016, price action, okay, did not retest, right, the entire move right there, okay? It did not retest 50% of this candle, right? But at least, okay, you can see like it did challenge, okay, the fact that we need to retest 50% of it, okay? This one was pretty close, right? Right there. We tested just about like 25% of the candle. So we could expect like something like that. It doesn't have to basically be exactly 50%. As you can see, back in 2017, right, we lost the entire move, okay, of the October gains, the last 50-day candle. We lost everything in less than basically 75 days, right there, okay, 65 actually, all right, 65 days, right there. This candle was 15 days. This candle was what, 50 days, 15 plus 50, right? That's 65. So in 65 days, Bitcoin basically lost everything again. So I don't think we're going to get the same setup right here, losing everything within like the next 65 days. I don't think that's going to be the case. But if we see something like that, we know we're going to be in a bear market again. So we do not basically want to basically drop all the way down to 15K over the next like 50 days and so on. Can we do it like over time, like before the summer and all of that good stuff? Yes. But BTC, once again, whenever it pump above, okay, all-time high, last time it only took like 250 days, right, to pump all the way up to the next all-time high. So it is going to be very challenging for the bears and at the same time for the buyers to basically decide, okay, am I going to be buying BTC at 15K, okay, because 15K we could possibly dip below the weekly 211 EMA. If we take a look at BTC on the weekly 211 EMA, which is roughly around like 14K right now, let's take a look at it on Binance, right? So if you take a look at it, the weekly time frame, right, you can see like it is just about 15K. So and 50% of the body candle of October, it is just about like 15 also. So closing below it, not gonna look great. Can we retest it and pump right back up? Absolutely. But we cannot basically spend too much time, okay, try to lose an entire 50-day cycle. That's going to be really bad, okay? And whenever we lose this whenever BTC loses a 50-day cycle gains, it tends to be in a bear market. Okay, whenever we lose a 50-day cycle entirely, okay, that's going to be a bear market show. All right, so that's something that we just have to keep in mind. But let me just go ahead and take a look at the lower degree, right? So the lower degree, what we're expecting is like a possible flat correction, another one right here, right? Don't know how big it is going to be, right? But we could expect BTC at some point, right? We got a three-way move down, another three up. We could get a five-way move down. And at the same time, I showed you during my previous live stream, right? So that's why you need to basically hit the notification so you can get my live updates, right? The 1 hour 100 EMA going to be your next temporary support on the lower degree, and we talked about it when BTC was right here. So if you've been bullish expecting like 28k right away, you might not get it right away because the correction could be very complex. Even though you got an A right here, right, that could be it, ABC. However, this move could also be an ABC, right, and you're gonna get a 1 2 3 4 5 here, or you can even just get a three-way move down where you're gonna get a W, X, and Y. So if you don't understand W, X, Y, and ABC correction, just join the premium group so you know, I can explain to you what's the difference between W, X, Y and basically ABC correction, right? But both of them pretty much you can apply either or. Right now you just don't know what type of correction you're going to get here. It could be 5, right, or it could just be a big three-way move like this, right? That way you're going to be like, oh, W, X, and then Y correction. Right here you get your correction, right? Could be a parallel channel, and you're going to be going to the moon after that, right? So key level to watch for on the lower degree, it is going to be a 1 hour 100 EMA. If not, if you like to pay attention to the higher time frame, you can just pay attention to your 6 hour 201 EMA, which is just about like 22, okay, which is just about 22. Volume is decreasing, price is decreasing. As I said it multiple times, whenever volume decreases, price decreases. That's not bearish, that's bullish. So you gotta expect, you know, either your moving averages to cross bullish or your MACD to cross bullish or all of that good stuff, so you can basically expect another move to the upside, right? So now let's talk about the 28 to 30k target. I'm just gonna summarize it and why, you know, we could be expecting a 28 to 30k target is like, if you just do a nice one-to-one extension of your previous move right there, from just about like a 10k area, right? From 10k right there, okay, all the way up to 20k, an extension of this move right there, okay, gonna take you right at, I know you guys can believe it, but let's see, gonna take you right at 30k roughly, okay? So 28 to 30k area, okay, give or take. It does not mean, you know, BTC cannot break above it, right? It does not mean we're gonna hit it exactly, but it is a directional move, okay? It means price action could be headed in this way over the next like a few days and so on, right? Can it break it? Absolutely. Can it get rejected? Yes, okay? But it is the direction we're gonna be looking for. One thing we are 100% sure is like BTC is not gonna be moving sideways over the next like a few years and so on. So we're gonna need to basically project target to the upside or to the downside, and as of now we know the downside target, okay, which is like 15k on the 50-day cycle, right, which is October, 50% of October by the candle, the 50-day candle, right? And we also know the projection to the upside. So either way you look at it, if you are basically bullish, you know where to look for, and if you're bearish, you know where you want to be bullish at, and you don't want to be short in BTC somewhere around this area. And if you're bullish, you don't want to be long in Bitcoin around this area. So none of this is basically financial advice. It is just my opinion. So you know, basically if you're trading BTC, make sure to trade it safely. Market is actually going to be very, very volatile over the next like a few cycles, so be cautious and you know, trade safe, right? All right guys, thanks a lot for watching. So don't forget to hit the likes, don't forget to join Send Crypto Premium or join Send Crypto public Telegram group, link in the description. All right guys, thanks a lot for watching.